Welcome back to Championship Weekend. We have the New Orleans Royale versus Seattle OPSB Rugby. Shalom Sunil to have us kick off. I'm Colin Hawley here in the commentary booth with Lou Stanfill.
Folks, how you doing today? Exciting weekend. This will be the third game for Seattle OPSB. They have had a strong tournament thus far, a strong summer. Let's see if they can keep that pace going with this game here.
Absolutely. New Orleans with the ball, looking strong today, getting the ball to the wing. Great little step off inside, well tackled. Come along the sideline as well. Support's got to be there. Seattle up, pushed into touch. Hey, we've been taught at a very young age that the sideline is the cliff, and you just can't fall off the cliff.
You can't. That's a cardinal rule. You fall off the cliff, you let your team down. That's the 16th offender. 17th on the other side if you manage to do that. So, yeah, anytime you get a chance to avoid that sideline, I'd do it at all costs. Otherwise, you got to face the awful scowls from your teammates. So Seattle OPSB throwing this ball in. Soon to be the Seattle Saracens. Quite an opportunity for Seattle, Colin. Partnership up with the Saracens. You know, not too many clubs have that opportunity, so hopefully we can make the most of it.
Pretty amazing for the sport here. And actually, we got Tim Stanfill down on the field. Any relation, Lou?
No relation. However, gotta admit, the guy looks good.
He looks good.
Great last name. He wants to grow his mullet out, and he's even got a nice little mustache going on there.
Oh, turnover here maybe for New Orleans. Little bit of sloppy play from Seattle. I think with the cool heads of Kevin Swear and Miles Crickle in the middle there, they probably didn't want that turnover. New Orleans looks great. Oh, unlucky turnover. I eat my words.
So far today, we have 2 wins for Schuylkill River. So they're doing quite well. Seattle OPSB. NOLA has a win and a loss. Seattle OPSB with 2 wins. So we're looking at a pretty good game should be had here. If OPSB can keep it going, then they'll come away with another win and be 3-0 on the day.
Here we go now. Chance Doyle. He's been the danger man for New Orleans all day. Tackled into the field. They have to resource this pill. Unlucky. You'd think they would have had a chance there. Tim Stanfill going quickly.
Oh, that's some skills you have to correct. Can't have a transition moment like that.
Play on, Big Lou. Thought that was off his hand. Going out to Miles. Miles, he's going to find it on the outside. Now here's Mikey P. Dangerous little step inside. Steps 1, steps 2. Break up the middle. He's got Shalom on the inside. Suniula, does he have the gas to go all the way? Haven't seen him score a long-range try since 2000, but he gets underneath the post. Well done, Shalom Suniula, but all started from Mikey P. Louis, what'd you think from Mikey P's little shake and bake there?
Well, you know, I've always told people this, is anytime Mike Palafal touches the ball, he has about a 66% chance of taking it to the house. And there you go, right there. He puts, gains a little bit of space, finds a gap, and next thing you know, gets the opportunity to put away Shalom Suniula. So he's been doing very good. So to see if Seattle can keep his momentum up, a great chance of play right there for Seattle. New Orleans going to have to clean up their play in order to keep this going forward for them. They have all the talent and all the athletes to do it. Let's see if they can put the skills together.
60% of the time, Lou, it works every time.
Every time, Mike Palafal.
Great stuff from Seattle. You thought New Orleans was actually knocking on the door there. I mean, they were 10 meters out. That's
the thing about sevens. You got to finish. You get 10 meters out, you got to come away with the points.
Great kickoff here, chased down by Cullen Gordon. A little bit of a knock-on.
A little knock-on from Zach Buckingham from Boston, Massachusetts. Wake Forest alumni. He won back-to-back high school championships in Louisiana, so he's not a stranger to the game of rugby.
So we got a scrum down here. Set pieces have been crucial. Sunil put the ball in to Palafal. To the man, Kevin Swearin. Out to Stanfill. He's got some gas on the outside. He's just a strong runner. Wasn't able to get brought down by his opposite number, and he dives in just for a little bit of a swan dive. What do you think about that, Lou?
Fantastic. Look at Tim Stanfill. He had the corner. Seattle OPSB, great scrum, great possession. He had the corner, and like with any good winger would do, he puts it away. Goes in, takes him outside, right around the corner, a little bit of pizzazz to score the try. Gotta love it.
You ever done a swan dive, Lou?
I can't say I have.
Great stuff there from Seattle. Felt like New Orleans was in good defensive position. You just one-on-one tackles, you got to make them.
Got to make them, especially with this team. Especially in sevens, for my limited knowledge, of course. However, I know if you do miss a tackle in sevens, well, instead of having 14 guys to have your back, well, you only got 6, so that's a lot less number. So, I bet mathematics can prove that pretty easily.
Pretty important on the outside not to leave your feet, because if you don't get them, you're out of the play. So you want to stay on your feet, so it's making those tackles. Great kickoff by Shalom Suniula, but well taken by New Orleans. Kickoffs in sevens are so crucial and so pivotal for the momentum of the game. Okay, here's the danger man.
We got a little bit of danger from New Orleans.
And Chance Doyle, he's still got the pill. A little bit of an errant pass going back there. There is no offsides line. Picked up by Kellen Gordon.
Well
offload to Miles Crigwell. He's going to score underneath the post. And just like that, quick turnaround. You thought they were on the front foot. Sloppy little pass. And here you go. Seattle scores another.
Another 5 points for Seattle. Fantastic job by Kellen Gordon. Real switched on from Central Washington University. Kellen's been a fixture at Seattle OPSB for quite a while. In 15s, he plays flanker. Very strong player, very strong. Flanker in the 15s game, prop obviously in the 7s. Very fundamental player, great person to have on your team. Obviously creates a turnover there. Quick 5 for Seattle.
Great stuff from Seattle.
30 seconds left in this first half. We're going to have one more possession, it seems like. William Rasaleka, captain from the Fijian 7s team. A lot of experience out of him. Getting a little bit of treatment. Looks like he had a nosebleed. He'll plug that up. He'll get right back into the game.
Sunil again here, lining up. He's been great on the restarts, putting New Orleans on a lot of pressure. They did well last time to gather it well. Great catch there by number 10, Ryan O'Leary for New Orleans. Ball moving out. Seattle defensive systems just seem so intact here, except, I eat my words, missed little tackle there. Sunila to clean up, a great offload from the ground. We got Rambo running to the corner, rocking the headband. That's number 9, Michael Nelson. Tried for the offload, lost the ball forward. Seattle ball, but still change ends of the field.
Such a vital moment, though. You have 60 meters you gain.
Woo!
You have to keep that possession, Colin. It's not good enough just to get 60 meters downfield and turn the ball over in the tackle. You take it into contact, you got to come away with it.
Very true. Support is key. Well, Miles looking for a switch. Craigswell looking for a switch and getting blasted in the back.
Nola, fantastic opportunity for scoring, but you got to work in threes. I know that, and when you don't, that happens right there, and a turnover goes to Seattle. They keep this ball right here. Maybe they can play out. There we go. Seattle clearing it, moving it wide, now finding space.
Here's the try scorer in Stanfield. Dummy little pass. He's got gas up the middle. One to beat with the sweeper. Pass back inside to Suniula, and he'll go in for a second in the corner. And there we have it again. New Orleans threatening in Seattle's end and just not having the support.
Fantastic half seen by Seattle. 24-0 halftime. That's great rugby. Along with athleticism, Colin, Seattle brings a lot of experience. If you look on the field right now, you got a few people who have been capped by the Eagles as well, who have seen time for Fiji, and William Rasaleka. We have Ishi Daveta, who is also on the bench. Shalom, he's the newest upcoming fly half we have for the Eagles. He's done a fantastic job for us. Great leader, great skills, great communication. You have those things in a fly half as well as a boot to go with it. You have quite a potent player.
Yeah, absolutely. Shalom did extremely well with the 15s team. First time ever in the number 10 jersey. He's actually absolutely making his mark felt here at the 7th pitch for Seattle. But I think the difference between the two sides of this match is the support. Like you said, Seattle, maybe a fitter team, maybe more of a pronunciation for support into the tackle and those group of things like you were talking about. New Orleans getting the breaks. They're getting into Seattle territory, but the turnovers are coming. And I think the support is just late getting there.
Well, you know, it's one of those things where it's support and working hard in order to get to those things. The fundamentals of the game. You have to be able to. You have to be able to do that. Seattle, we have fantastic coaching. White Stanley Serebi, the king of sevens. Pate Tulavuka, capped U.S. Eagle, capped sevens player. Two excellent opportunities to learn a lot of rugby, and a lot of the younger guys on the team, as seen by this game, have done a great job of doing that, taking those lessons, working in threes, retaining the ball, and that's what's going to help put away tries.
So we got a 24-0 scoreline here in favor of Seattle. What do they have to do to come back and chip away at the scoreline?
Well, one thing's for sure is when they get the ball, they have to retain the ball. They have to turn pressure into points. Right now, they're turning pressure into turnovers, which is taking steps back. So they have to retain the ball and they have to do something with it. Defensively, they're going to have to create some turnovers. They're going to have to play some risk, but they're going to have to play them smart, because those big risk plays, they might pay dividends, but then you might have to see the end of the field and watching an opponent walking in for 5 points.
Support the line breaks. Absolutely. All right, it looks like Seattle made some changes. I see Rocco Maurer coming in on the wing.
John Cullen also on at prop. Fantastic emerging player, crossover from football. What a great story he is, Colin. And he's picked this ball up out of the ruck. Oh, they saw a penalty.
Love to see a big man run, don't you?
Love to see a big man open up that stride. John Cullen, offensive tackle for the Utah Utes. He's seen some time in the NFL. Now he's turned his attention to rugby, and he has an excellent opportunity here this weekend and moving forward with the U.S. Sevens. So wish him the best. He's an excellent player, and he can be a wonderful rugby player in due time.
Great line there by number 4, Zach Miller. And again, Seattle gets pinged. Great quick tap.
These are the breaks that Seattle, or that Nolan need, and unfortunately the referee called that one back. However, they're going to continue playing on the front foot. They're going to try and go wide. See, now they're playing with a little support. They're attacking in threes. The problem is the ball carrier. There we go. Ball comes out. What are we going to see from the referee? He's called someone forward. Reaching for his pocket, yellow card to Mike Nelson, Central Washington University. He's not quite sure what he did. Well, Mike, he committed a professional foul. Referee didn't like it. Have a seat.
Can't argue with the ref, can you, Louie?
No, you cannot. No matter how hard you try.
Oh,
and they put one away.
There we go. Number 7.
Walking in for the try. Number 7, Bobby Johns, 25 years old, New Orleans native. LSU and a Jesuit high school rugby alum. You got to hand it to the man walking in. He's a man for others. Jesuit high schools across the nation, notorious for producing fantastic rugby players, no matter where they're from.
Both your commentators here are Jesuit alumni. Fortunately, having one of them dot down here. Pretty great stuff from New Orleans, actually. I mean, they kept the ball. I'm not really sure what the yellow card infringement was in that tackle.
I believe it was not releasing, especially close to the try line, professional foul.
I got you. Well, it's between the ref and the players down there, but Seattle pinged, yellow card. If New Orleans had a chance of breaking into this lead, coming back and maybe creating an upset in this pool play, this would be it.
Well, you know what? Right now is the time New Orleans has to put the pressure on if they want to get anywhere close to Seattle and hopefully come away here with a win.
We got Peter Tiberio back in the match. Well taken that ball.
This is Ishi Daveta. He is a very, very potent rugby player, really quick feet, very powerful in the contact. Right now he's doing a little bit of dancing. Let's see if he gets him go for it, because that's what they need.
Breakdown supports there with Tiberio.
John Cullen showing some skills from the base of the ruck. Fantastic for a big man. Kevin Swarton showing he still has it.
No.
Unfortunately, it falls through the hands of Rocco Maurer. He had a little Sonny Bill action there. Swarton still playing no matter how many shoes he has on.
Great stuff from Kevin there to break through the tackle. A little behind the back, or kind of reversing the play with that little nifty ball out the back, but Rocco Maurer not able to hold on to the thing.
I'll tell you one thing, Kevin Swarton's another great success story. St. Mary's product, came into St. Mary's playing football with a scholarship. Unfortunately for him, they canned their program about a year into his participation with them, and decided to play rugby. Well, that paid great dividends for him. He's had a fantastic career, played very well in France for a few seasons, earned quite a few caps for the U.S. Eagles, and in my humble opinion, I think he was a little hard done. He should have seen a lot more time, and unfortunately, right now he's a little bit out of the mix, but you know what? He's doing a great job giving back to the rugby community, coaching at University of Washington, obviously still participating and playing sevens. You know, he's a great man and he's a great talent. I wish to see him involved a little more, but you know what happens? Grown-up stuff gets involved, and it's hard to continue get back to rugby the effort that you normally did when you were younger.
Louis, dishing out the compliments, those are few and far between. Kevin, consider yourself a lucky, lucky man.
Oh, penalty giving to New Orleans is the chances they give. Quick tap taken. The ball moves to center field. The referee did not quite like that tap. These are the hesitations that are going to kill New Orleans. This is the second time it's happened. They have to take these in front of the refs so that they don't give him an opportunity.
Oh, nice little chip through. Chased down by number 10. I think he got it. That's Ryan O'Leary.
If I was a bet man, I'd say he got it. He dotted that down. That was quite an effort. That's some fantastic rugby. Those are the risks that New Orleans need to take in order to win this game.
Try awarded. Now, when you're down a man like Seattle is, you can't afford to have only 6 guys in the line, or less than that, 5, because you have to have one at a sweeper. So what happens is you have no one back. That leaves you open to the little chip through. Great awareness by New Orleans, really showing some rugby prowess, putting that ball through on the foot and having the chase on to dot down the try.
So what I was saying before with them having to bring that ball back in order to tap it again, they played that excellently. I mean, the guy who took the tap, he had an excellent opportunity to get the defense to come up, put that kick in behind, and lo and behold, they come away with 5 points. Scratch that. Nope, only 5 points because he misses the conversion. Great job by New Orleans. 2 minutes to go. They're going to need 3 tries in order to turn this thing around. Let's see if they can do it.
12 points the difference coming in here with only 1:50 left. There's Peter Tiberio, Tibbs.
Peter Tiberio, University of Arizona, born and bred in Chicago.
There's Kevin Swear with the ball. Getting out to Rocco Maurer. Speedster for the USA Sevens.
Very strong in the contact, Colin. You've played with Rocco a few times. He is not afraid of a little bit of contact. Seattle moves it wide, center field. William Rosaleka, a little step. 2 people go past him, and he's still moving. The big fella can move.
There we go.
Upfield he goes. He steps a fullback, and he needs to tighten up the ball in contact. Unlucky. But now the pressure's on New Orleans as Ishii cleans up his mess, and a ball is taken to contact by Peter Tiberio. But we're going to come back for a penalty called by the referee. Knock on by William Rosaleka. But you know what, Colin? That just shows how powerful some of these players in Seattle are. You know, they have a fantastic opportunity as far as being in a program where many things are offered to them. They're offered a professional setting of weightlifting coaches and weightlifting sessions that they can decide to do. And with power like that, you can see how that's paying off.
I think a lot of people are interested in what Saravi's doing up here, and especially the old Puget Sound. And the talent that they're bringing in here and retaining is just incredible. You can tell by the roster and just the success they've been having with their players.
Success indeed. However, they're going to need to continue playing hard if they want to see this New Orleans team walk off the field with a loss. Penalty awarded to New Orleans. This is a great opportunity for them.
With only 18 seconds left, they really need to step on the gas there. They need 2 tries, 1 converted, 1 unconverted, to level the playing field here. They got to get on their horse. They need to try right now.
Absolutely, Colin. Let's see what they can do. They're towards the sideline. That is not the risk you want to be taking. That is very unlucky indeed. Line out to Seattle. And John Cullen was calling for it quick. Unfortunately, he's behind the 5, so I don't think that would even be counted. Doesn't matter as we go to a line out. Colin, I would like to think that Seattle has a significant advantage here. They got a bit of height in their team. Don't know too much. Clock's at 0. We'll see if they can get this ball, kick it out, end the game quickly.
Yeah, again, Seattle.
Not straight. That'll kill you. Peter Tiberio, that's an opportunity for you to put away the game, unfortunately. Lack of concentration. It happens, but these are the opportunities when it matter.
Yeah, maybe a little fitness issue there with Peter Tiberio. He's looking a little tired, a little inaccurate from the line out. I'm just kidding, Tibbs. You're looking great out there. But scrum down to New Orleans. Should be the last play of the match here. I think that all they can really do is get a consolation try. But well played by both teams.
The consolation try would be well awarded here, though. They've come out the second half and really put it to Seattle. And unfortunately, oh, the referee says that went backwards. Play on.
You want to make sure you get as many points as possible because sometimes in these pool play tournaments, it comes down to point differential. So it's definitely not a moot point to go ahead and try to get the try at the end of the game.
Moot point, 5 points. There goes Mike Nelson racing up the sideline. Try time, Seattle OPSB. You know, like you said, points matter. Seattle, John Cullen has an opportunity to take that ball, nudge it out of bounds, game over. But he decides to race in for a 5, and you know, Mike Nelson capitalizes the opportunity. Seattle wins the game, 29-12. We'll see if Shalom or whoever
kick from Tiger from the corner, not good. The final score, 29-12. Seattle the victors against Maroons. We'll be right back with the Denver Barbarians versus Nyack, and I'm telling you right now, this should be a barn burner. Stay with us.